We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support and get back above the 445 area. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:40 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, trying to bounce back up and hold support here. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Apple bot. Our Apple bot at 9:45 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 50% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area in yesterday's volatility, and a dip area here again today. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, getting a bull indicator for the first time here on the 30-minute at 444.33, and inflows crossing back over with strength since the outflow crossover that's been dominating since last Friday. And the bear indicator that popped up at the 452 area has now been canceled, and inflows are trying to push up so far at 1.49. Now here we are at a pivotal level, trying to stay above 442 based off the history of the chart. It is a critical level where things rejected back here on August 24th, and a bear indicator popped up, and it's where things broke out when it went with strength from 442 all the way up to the 450 area and hitting the recent highs of 452, 453. And here it is, trying to bounce off of it and going ahead, using it as support and having these inflows back up. And in the live action, here we are with inflows slowing down again. You see it there, sitting sideways and now bouncing back up to 1.52. And it's trying to break out, and it's hitting its first dark green bar. And for this string to continue, in my opinion, it definitely needs to break through that resistance from earlier today at the 445.20 area. And we're going to talk about other levels I would not ignore. But also on the 1 hour, if we zoom out, we could see how these inflows are getting closer to the midpoint. And I'm going to be watching closely. Could this go ahead and break out by crossing the midpoint and reflecting that possible strength into these charts and canceling out this bear indicator from up here at the 452 level as well? And a full transition has happened from the rip area to the dip area here on the 1 hour chart. So I'm not going to ignore that as well, but it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick up. Now, if we go ahead and zoom in and look at this within the volatility of the 15 minute, we could go ahead and see here how a bull indicator popped up at the 443.60 level, canceling out that bear indicator from the pre-market at 445. And it's right there having trouble breaking out from here, and it's going to be crucial and critical going into tomorrow. And outflows are trying to reappear, but inflows are still dominating. It's sitting at 1.29 even though it's red and above the midpoint. And I'm going to be watching, could these inflows stay above? Because if these outflows start to appear or cross over, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts once again. Now, what are the key levels I'll be watching? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And the first support level is the 443.50 area. If that gets broken through, I'll be watching if these outflows go ahead and cross over even further here on the 5 minute. They're trying to come back up. And also on the 15 minute, if it goes ahead and continues red, heads towards the midpoint, reflects that weakness into these charts, cancels out this bull indicator with a possible bear indicator, rolling over that weakness into the 30 minute as well. And the next support I'll be watching is the 442.50 area. And then below that is the 440 area. Now, to the upside, I'm going to be watching if these inflows can continue to the upside here on the 30 minute, pushing up higher. So far in the live video, it's bounced around and it went as low as 0.89. And right now it's sitting at 1.58. Bull indicator still strong here from 444.20 area, 30 area to be exact. As you see it there, 444.30. And then also on the 15 minute, I'm going to be watching, could these inflows switch from red to green and push up higher away from the midpoint to reflect further that strength into these charts. And the last piece missing to complete a full transition from the dip area into the rip area would be bright green bars. So I'm going to be watching that as well in the volatility of the 15 minute going into tomorrow. And same thing here on the 30 minute. And the first resistance is the 445 level. If that gets broken through, the next level is 447. And then above that is where things rejected yesterday. And it was in a tight consolidation in the pre-market at the 448.50 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them, and I'm going to watch them closely going into tomorrow. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far, it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was NVIDIA on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market. And from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the NVIDIA one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in. And now you're seeing this other chart, which I shared today in the pre-market. And I stated, right, you could see the same line there. And I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449. And I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support. And there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area. And the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed to cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, Going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over, and you could see the purple area that continued to act like support, and Nvidia calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you could see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it can happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.